Hello everyone, this is my first video as Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather. I am no longer being referred to as Jonathan Schlack, EAS&Weather. So now I'm being referred to as Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather. So, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update. We have an enhanced risk for severe weather today that encompasses portions of northeastern Louisiana, southeastern Arkansas, and west central Mississippi. We have a slight risk today that encompasses portions of south central and east central Arkansas, much of Mississippi, a very teeny tiny part of west central Alabama, much of Louisiana, and east central and southeastern Texas. And finally, we have a marginal risk today that encompasses portions of eastern Texas, parts of Arkansas, southern Louisiana, southwestern Tennessee, portions of northeastern and southeastern Mississippi, most of Alabama, far southwestern Georgia, and the western part of the panhandle of Florida. So, going to the tornado threat for today, we have a 10% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses portions of, we have a 10% chance of tornadoes, not just isolated, but could be some, I'm going to say 10% chance of tornadoes, not just isolated, because I expect to be more than isolated today. But anyway, 10% chance of tornadoes in southeastern Arkansas, northeastern Louisiana, and west central Mississippi. Now, if you look at the black dashed areas encompass southeastern Arkansas, west central Mississippi, and northeastern Louisiana. That black dashed area is where there is a 10% chance of seeing, well, the highest chance of seeing EF2 tornadoes are stronger. The black dashed area is where we have the highest potential of seeing tornadoes of EF2 rating or stronger. That black dashed area again encompasses southeastern Arkansas, west central Mississippi, and northeastern Louisiana. And again, the black dashed area means there is the highest potential of seeing tornadoes of EF2 or stronger. So you're really gonna want to pay attention. Sorry, I can't talk. But anyway, having a hard time speaking at times. But anyway, there's a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses portions of east central Texas, most of Louisiana, south central and east central Arkansas, and much of Mississippi. So the lower the numbers, the more isolated the tornado threat becomes, and the lower chance of tornadoes. But if you have a number over 0, there's a threat for tornadoes if it's above 0. But now there's a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today that encompasses portions of eastern Texas, extreme northwestern and southeastern Louisiana, parts of Arkansas, far southwestern Tennessee, much of Mississippi, parts of Mississippi, northeastern Mississippi, and southeastern Mississippi, as well as the southwestern half of Alabama, far southwestern Georgia, and the western part of the Florida Panhandle. Going to the wind threat for today, there is a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that encompasses southeastern Arkansas, northeastern Louisiana, and west central Mississippi. There is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that encompasses portions of east central and southeastern Texas, much of Louisiana, south central and east central Arkansas, much of Mississippi, and the very far extreme western edge of Alabama. And there's a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today that encompasses parts of eastern Texas, parts of Arkansas, southwestern Tennessee, northeastern and southeastern Mississippi, southeastern Louisiana, much of Alabama, southwestern Georgia, and the western part of the Florida Panhandle. And going to the hail threat now, there is a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses parts of eastern Texas, central and southern Arkansas. Don't like this updated on me. but there's a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that encompasses eastern Texas, most of Louisiana, much of Mississippi, extreme southwestern Tennessee, and much of Arkansas. So, going to the summary for today, severe thunderstorms are expected this afternoon and evening from the Sabine River Valley, or Sabine, however you pronounce it, the Sabine River Valley into the Mid-South and Central Gulf Coast states. Tornadoes and severe damaging winds should be the primary threats. A couple of strong tornadoes may also occur. Sorry. So, that's the day 1 outlook. Going to the day 2 outlook now. We have a marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses much of Florida, south central and southeastern Georgia, and the very far extreme south central tip of South Carolina for tomorrow. So, there is a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses south central Georgia and northern Florida. Going to the wind threat for tomorrow, there is a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow that encompasses much of the northern half of Florida, southern Georgia, and south central South Carolina. And the hail threat for tomorrow, there is no hail threat tomorrow. So, go to the summary for tomorrow. Thunderstorms associated with isolated severe gusts will be possible across parts of the southeast on Monday. So, that's all I got for today. So, stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow. Especially today, especially across the enhanced risk today. So, stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow, and I will have another update tomorrow. Take care.